What's good, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good. So we are back today for another video, and today I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. Okay, I know I've been covering the stimulus and stock stuff. This is still gonna be a stock related video, but I'm gonna move away from the stimulus. Okay, I'm getting kind of tired of this whole politics, Trump, Biden, Amy, Coney Barrett, all this. I'm getting kind of tired of it, guys. So today we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the iPhone 12, and the title of this video, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it, probably why I'm not buying the iPhone. Okay, now before we begin, this is my Twitter page. In case you guys are not already following me, what are you waiting for? The fun never ends. Go ahead and click follow. I post regularly. If I get dividend payments, I post it. When I go out and I have some fun buying stuff, I post it. Gym stuff and food stuff, it's all here. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, this is the best way. Just leave a comment. I usually respond the same day, and we got a notification. I'm not gonna check it out now, but this is the best way to follow me, and drop a like, drop comments, whatever you gotta do. Okay, that being said, let's begin. All right, so Apple stock. Quick disclaimer, I do own Apple stock. Another quick disclaimer, the views expressed in this video are for fun and entertainment only. This is not financial advice, this is not investing advice. You are required, it is required. Do your own research, guys, okay? I'm just giving my opinions, the way I'm looking at things, just so you guys can kind of have an idea of where I'm coming from, and then you can do your own research and decide for yourself what you want to do. Okay, now look at this chart, guys. Let's just say you didn't know what this company was, like, forget the name. If you look at this chart, is this a good chart or a bad chart? Well, for me, it's a good chart. Look at this. From 81 to about the mid 2000s, it was pretty stagnant, so that's a pretty hefty risk, but it gradually grew, and I never forget it. 2010, I think it was 2010 or 2009. I was in high school and I had a teacher who said, hey guys, buy Apple stock. Apple stock is gonna be really good. And this was at $10 a share, and everybody was laughing, like, what's this guy talking about? And now it's obviously the stock split, but right now it's at 119. So that guy is probably laughing at all this right now. But anyways, as you guys can see, in the long term, it's just going up, right? The stock is doing really well. People are buying the products. Look at this huge spike in 2020 and 2019. It just kept growing. Even when it dips, guys, it still goes up. Okay, so the first check for me, I like the chart. That's a good chart. Next thing, market cap of 2.6 trillion. I think it's the biggest company, or one of the biggest companies. That's a positive. You don't become worth 2.6 trillion unless you're doing something right. 2.06. The PE ratio is a 36, which is price to earning, which is kind of high for Apple. Dividend yield is 0.69, and the 52-week high was at 137, and 52-week low was at 53. So the dividend yield obviously is low. You're gonna find out with tech companies, they're not gonna be having super high yields initially. They're gonna grow over time. They're just spending too much money on research and development, advertising, competing. All right, the market is pretty hefty for technology, as you guys know. So I look at that, right? Next thing, I go over here in Dividend Channel. It's a free website, not sponsored, not getting compensated. Free website, like I said. And it shows you the dividend history. Look at this. As of 2013, they've been increasing it gradually every single year. I like it, that's good. And you can see here on the side, it'll show you guys what the payments have been, when they pay it. Obviously, going forward, the dates can change, guys. It's not consistent, especially now with the whole situation with the bug. These dates are gonna change, obviously. Now, in case you guys don't know, okay, you know what? Everybody knows what Apple is. They sell Apple products: iPad, iPhone, iMac, AirPods, HomePod, iPod Touch, all that good stuff. You guys know what Apple products are. I'm not gonna break it down. And also, they got Apple TV, plenty of products. You guys see it in most major retailers, actually all major retailers: Best Buy, Target, Costco, Sam's Club. Actually, I don't know if Sam's Club has it, my bad. But I know for sure Best Buy, Target, Costco, Walmart. I'm pretty sure they all have Apple products. And the Apple stores, you can check online, all that good stuff. So Apple, in terms of a growth stock, which I would label as a growth stock, it's a phenomenal growth stock, obviously. 2 trillion, growing over time. The chart's good, dividend yield is low. Now, before you do anything, guys, you always are required to talk to an expert. Also, check out the financial data. This is straight off the website, Investor Relations. You can go either on Google and put Apple Investor Relations. They'll give you this information. Or you can just go on the website and you can find it as well. But what I like is it will tell you how the company's been doing. annual report on Form 10-K. They are required by law to disclose this information. And also to dividend history will tell you here. Additional reports, capital return history, green bond report, all that good stuff. Now I clicked on it already, so it's loaded, but this is what comes up. Now, I'm not gonna go too deep into this, but just to give you guys an idea, it'll tell you everything you need to know. And it goes as far back as the company has been putting out these statements. Now, June 27th, this is the most recent thing, 2020. As you guys can see, from June 29th to, like I said, I don't know the difference between 3 month ended and 9 months ended, but I know this to this and this to this, it's been increasing. So obviously their sales are going up. These numbers are represented in the millions: products, services, gross margin, operating expenses, operating income. Obviously I would sit with somebody and have them go over this stuff with you who understands this much better, because this is kind of confusing, and you can see different regions of the world: Americas, Europe, China, Japan. It's all like Apple is everywhere, right? Everybody knows Apple. You go to places from random countries, when you see people come from other countries, most people have Apple products, guys, right? So it's pretty worldwide brand, which I like. If the brand is worldwide, I like that. Net sales by category: how much iPhone, Macs, iPad, wearables, home and accessories, services. As you guys can see, the numbers are growing, and it's crazy. Even the time during the bug, the numbers would probably be much higher. If people had more money in their jobs, those numbers would be up. Assets, cash and cash equivalents, marketable securities, accounts receivable, inventory, vendor non-trade receivables. So a lot of information, guys. All these terms, I would look them up, make sure you understand, get with somebody who understands it so they can tell you what all this means and what is most likely going to happen going forward in terms of numbers if they're going at this rate. Liabilities, common stocks, additional paid, how much they pay in their stocks, their shareholders. You got what do you call it? Adjustments to reconcile net income to generate by operating activities, inventories, accounts payable, investing activities, just a whole bunch of stuff, right? So like I said, the one thing I wish I did earlier was read through this stuff and get with somebody who understood it better than I did. I'm just kind of learning as I go with this stuff. I haven't spent too much time with it. I was more of a chart guy. I understood charts, company name, the brand, dividends. That was my focus, but this would definitely be a game changer, understanding where they're going and where they've been. Okay, so I went over the stock with you guys. The share price, like I said, is around 120. You'll have different articles telling you to buy it, sell it, or hold it. And this was kind of funny, guys. The iPhone 12 does not come with a plug-in charger. That was kind of interesting. So I guess it doesn't come with it, but it makes sense because they might want to save cost anywhere they can. And they're thinking most people who buy the new iPhone 12 are going to have previous iPhones and they already have a charger. So why are you going to put extra charger? It's going to increase your cost. So from a business standpoint, I get that. Pre-orders demand for iPhone 12 Pro force change in delivery schedule. One color is the hottest. There we go. Okay, the new Pacific Blue color is the most popular for the iPhone 12 so far. And it tells you guys November 4th is when it is expected. Well, that's the iPhone 12 Pro. And it'll tell you the different types that they have coming out. Apple iPhone 12. Here you go. So October 23rd looks like the 128 gigabyte of the black. And let's see what else we got. Yeah, the black one looks like it comes out first in October. Oh, also to the red one as well. So the pricing for the iPhone 12. You ready for this, guys? $799 for the 64 gigabyte, or 24 payments of $33.29. $849 for the 128 gig, 24 monthly payments of $35.37, and $949 for 256 gigabyte, 24 monthly payments of $39.54. Pre-orders for the iPhone 12 mini and iPhone Pro Max both start at 8 a.m. Eastern Time on November 6th, with deliveries taking place November 13th. I remember back in the day, guys, even when I was not financially savvy, it was very bizarre to me. Why would somebody pay monthly for a phone? I never understood it. Even now, it does not make much sense to me. Why would you want to pay $35 per month, or look at this, almost $1,000, guys? It's pretty high price. And here I have at the very end what the iPhone 11 is going for on eBay, and it's pretty staggering. So like I said, this money would probably be better served for me to invest. That's what I would do. I'd probably put in Apple stock instead of buying the phone if I was going that route. Just gives you guys kind of point of view, so you can use that to pay for a phone that's going to depreciate in value, They're gonna make a new one in a couple of years anyways, or you can invest it and it's gonna grow, the dividend grows, and it's gonna pay you back in the long term. Like I said, the phone I have is I think it's a Moto G6 or G7, one of those phones. I paid a couple $100 for it. It still works. It's been a few years and I'm satisfied, and the rest of my money that I saved, I've been investing. Now look over here, guys. 34% lower than $39 that each accessory cost just a week ago, and improved lightning to USB-C cables included in the box. You can order a 20-watt power brick or the earpods for $19 each from the Apple Store. So there you go. They're just telling you the option to get the accessory for that. But like I was saying, guys, the phone is nice, but that's a lot to pay. I mean, it's really appealing though. $35 a month for 24 months, and then you add, if you're paying car payments, if you have a loan from school, you got mortgage/rent, plus all your other bills you have for the month, food, utilities, gas, groceries, you name it, just casual spending, consumer spending. You can see why a lot of people are struggling, and it doesn't leave you a whole lot of money to invest in stocks, especially during the bug right now where people are losing their jobs. It's just a lot of mess right now. So pretty crazy though. A lot of people have been pre-ordering. It looks like people just really want to show off their phone, which again makes no sense to me. The phone has one function, right? You make phone calls. That's the purpose of a phone. Now, we've been very lucky, guys, that these phones have phenomenal access to internet, all these apps that can do a whole lot of good stuff, and there's apps that can do a whole lot of bad stuff. But like I said, most phones for the average person can do the same thing. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to spend at these price points. Now, of course, once the price drops, it might make more sense. But these price points, guys, be very, very careful if you're going to want to spend this much, especially for the holidays and a lot of uncertainty with the bug situation. Okay, that's just me. Now, let's move on. Our iPhone 12 thoughts so far: camera upgrades, LiDAR, and the new design. The iPhone 12, iPhone 12 mini, iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 12 Pro Max are here. Apple's new lineup features a new design, ceramic shield displays, LiDAR, new colors, camera upgrades, and more. Also too, guys, you gotta think, how major are those upgrades? Do you really need to get from 11 to 12? Things to look at. I mean, for me personally, I'm a very simple guy. I just need a phone that can do the basics, can process at a reasonable rate, and I'm good. I don't need all this fancy stuff. And also too, fun fact, I have never owned an Apple product. Yes, I'm a millennial that has never owned an Apple product. So if you don't have Apple products, or you have never owned Apple products, that's okay, because neither have I. Not because I don't like them, I don't know. I never really got into Apple stuff. And the price points basically goes here. You have your pre-order dates as we went over before. And let's continue on here. Ceramic shield display could be tough to crack. Just get a case for the phone. Why don't you just do that, huh? From 5G to 5G or not 5G. The 5G is coming, so the phone's hopefully going to be faster. A couple years ago, Apple did have that new story that came out to where they were slowing down old phones. So that's probably another appeal as to get the phone, because people don't want to have a slow phone, right? Wireless charging meets MagSafe minus the power adapter. And look at this, guys. It just looks an iPhone 12 with a MagSafe leather case and wallet. So they're really trying to push this thing out. And here's all your specifications. I'm not going to go over everything. Megapixel is 12 megapixel for the camera. Video capture of 4K. So that's impressive, guys. Wow. These phones are capturing on 4K. That just shows you guys how far behind I am with everything going on. But yeah, 4K technology. The processor is obviously the fastest thing. Storage is pretty impressive. Battery life, you know, Apple has usually pretty good battery life. No headphone jack. Like I said, Apple is genius at marketing, guys. If you want to learn marketing, study what Apple's doing. They have no headphone jack. They have no phone charger, the simple things, and yet they're still making millions and selling like crazy. But this is smart, guys. No headphone jack. What does that mean? You want to listen to music, you need to get AirPods. Beautiful. Love it. Love the marketing. Great strategy, and it works for them, right? They're worth $2 trillion. Now, you come over to the Apple website. Look at this, guys. Apple has been very, very good with their marketing. Look at how beautiful this thing looks. Look at the colors they use. They got blues and oranges, and it just, look at that. It looks very nice, guys. It's very sleek. And look at this. It's so nice that it couldn't even load everything. There's so many graphics here. So that's the iPhone 12, and then the iPhone 12 Pro. Same thing, guys. Look at this. blows other phones out of the water. Industry leading, water resistance. Well, that's good. I mean, if you go, see, that could be useful if you're gonna use your phone at the beach or surfing or something. That's good. 4 finishing touches: Pacific blue, gold, silver, and graphite. All right, what else we got here? Let's see. Super fast wireless. Hello 5G. 5G destroys your, not destroys. Let me slow down. It consumes a lot of your battery. So if you're on 5G, I've noticed my battery on my phone sucks over time. Maybe Apple can do it better. The only thing even close was our last chip. 50%, up to 50% faster CPU and GPU than any other smartphone chip. 11.8 transistors, first 5 nm chip. And okay, anyways, I don't know all these logistical crap, but basically it's a lot faster. That's what they're trying to tell us. It's a faster phone. LiDAR technology scans the surface of Mars and now your living room. But look at this. I mean, it's beautiful, guys. I give props. Whoever is part of iPhone, Apple, their marketing team, I give you guys props. You're so impressive. My internet's slowing down. I can't even scroll. Impressive. Pro camera system. A new day for night mode. I don't even know what that means, but that sounds really good. Let's continue on here. Wide camera, 12 Pro Max cameras, Maximus, 87% better. Low light photos, 5-time optical zoom range, bigger 1.7 something pixels. New sensor shift, optical image stabilization. Anyways, guys, look at this. It just keeps going and going and going and going. So if you are at all on the edge of getting this thing or not, you're not fully convinced, Apple's doing a very, very good job of trying to convince you. Look at that. That's some good details, guys. You can see all his jiggles. That's good details, guys. All right, let's continue on here. Let's see. Look at that environment. That looks really good too. The scenery's all nice, and 2.5 times optical zoom. But yeah, the camera is very, very impressive, guys. Look at all these colors. It just looks really good, man. Now it's getting kind of tempting, guys. I'll be honest. The colors. Look at that. A snapshot of each camera. iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max. Looks like you got the same camera on there from what I'm seeing here. And okay, I'm done, guys. I might want to get this phone now. I'm seeing too much of it. But anyways, Apple, their marketing, phenomenal. It's just kind of costly. Now let's go over here to eBay. So let's say you want to buy the iPhone 11. Now, to make it easy for you guys, I clicked down here on what has sold, right? Not listings. Where you go? Where was it? There you go. Sold items. I came prepared, guys. I come prepared when I make videos for you guys. That way I can see what the price is. Obviously, someone can put the phone for whatever amount they want, but we want to see what they sold for. And let's go up a little bit more. There you go. Okay, perfect. So Apple iPhone 11 Pro 64GB space gray unlocked, 770, 10 bids, sold. So it's pretty impressive. The value is still pretty good. 871, 790, 650. Let's see. Apple iPhone 11, Apple iPhone 11 Pro Max, close to $1,000, and people are bidding on this stuff. So like I said, maybe if you sell it within a couple of years, you can kind of get most of your money back. Because I mean, look at this. 11 Pro Max, almost still $1,000. Man, that's the times we live in, guys, right? People are spending on their phones. But like I said, my whole message here for you guys is don't feel pressured to get these phones, okay? These phones are nice. I applaud Apple. Like I said, their marketing is brilliant. Look at this. It's leap year. We're not doing this again. But look, my point is they got phenomenal marketing, guys. But you might be better off investing some of it, and then once price drops a little bit, then maybe look at if you need to upgrade. And no, don't break your phone and say I gotta upgrade my phone. We're not playing those games, guys, okay? Don't do none of that stuff. But at a later point in time, once you feel that you need a phone and it's within maybe a few $100, okay, but $1,000 for a phone, that's like a computer. So these phones are basically computers, but I'm just saying. Okay, so that's my thoughts on the new Apple iPhone. That's why I'm not gonna get it, and you should do your own research, assess your own finances, and see what makes sense for you. I have a simple rule, guys, okay? If you can buy 5 of them and not take a financial hit, okay, fine. But if you buy 5 of them and you do take a financial hit, that's something to look at. So they're almost $1,000. Let's say taxes, fees, whatever. It's almost $1,000 each, guys, right? 1,000 times 5. I told you I'm not good at math, but just trust me here. That's 5 grand. If you just lost 5 grand, would it impact your finances, or would you be like it's nothing? It's like 5 cents, right? So I look at it like that. and all the hours you gotta work for that 5 grand. That's a lot of hours worked. When you could maybe look here or somewhere else to invest. That way you can make your money back and then grow over time. Grow over time. Alright guys, I'm going to use the disclaimer one more time just so we all are very clear. This is not financial advice. Fun and entertainment purposes only. Before you do anything, talk to a professional in your area, only for fun, right? This is just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. This is what I like to do. And you guys are required to talk to somebody, do your own research, and assess your own situation. Don't listen to anyone's opinion online. You gotta do your own thing. Talk to somebody. Okay. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, guys, please leave some comments, leave a like, subscribe. Until next time, peace.